there are bad things. The problem is that people come on vacation to Italy and assume that when they go on vacation to Italy, it's gonna be like the brochure. They want to live the postcard life 100% of the time. When they move here, that's not how it is. Cheese and cigars. Doesn't get any better. What's going on, yo? Grazie mille, and welcome back to the Grazie mille channel. I'm gonna talk about something a little bit different. If you watch any more of these expat channels, I'm sure I am not the only one you watch. There's another YouTuber. Her channel is Dramatically Expat. She lives in Italy also, and her channel came up obviously because of the hashtags that I use. So I saw it this morning, and I saw a particular video. And it's funny that I saw that video because it is something that I always talk about. I've mentioned it a few times on the podcast for this YouTube channel and on this channel, and that everybody's experience when you move to another country, whether it be Italy or whatever country, is going to be different. Everything has pros and cons when you move, right? All right. So she did a video where she was explaining another video she did because she got a lot of backlash for it. It's a video she did last year actually, and she titled this video "Italy Ruined Me."
On YouTube, at least 80% of all the people who watched that video didn't watch it past the introduction, if at all, which prompted a series of comments, all types of comments, honestly.
She got a lot of backlash, I guess, whatever. A lot of bad comments, people getting offended. Now go watch that video. I linked that video in my description below. All she did was tell the ups and downs. The same thing I'm doing with this channel, the same thing probably a lot of other people do. If there's a channel out there that only shows you the ups, I'm not watching it. I don't believe it now. I wish I had a channel that would have told me how life is with kids here, taking them to school, how the school system is in the South and all that stuff. Everybody's situation is different. Depending on how you come here and how your situation is, on why you're coming here and all that stuff, that's how your experience is going to play out. Mine is way different than somebody else's who just comes here maybe without a job, and I've said this before, maybe without any resources. I came here with resources because of my job, because they asked me to come here, so they facilitated a lot of the things for me to come here. So my experience isn't 100% of expat life like somebody like her, for example, who just on her own got up and came here, like a lot of other people, just said, okay, I live in the UK or I live in the US, and I'm just gonna get up and go and live in Germany because I just want to do that for whatever reason. People like that, obviously it's gonna be a little bit more, they're gonna have more of a hassle than I had, because they gotta first come here, find some place to live, find a job, find a car, how to get all their paperwork. I understand that because I've been to other countries where I had to do a lot of the things. Most of the countries I've been in have been in that situation. I'm a contractor, so when I was contracting, so I was it was a little bit like that. But I do get to experience the expat life because I have my kids in school. I have to register things. I'm here on a work visa. I have to shop where the locals shop. I live with the locals. This is an Italian house, obviously, with Italian neighbors everywhere. I go to an Italian church. Well, there's an Italian church. I haven't been there yet, but there's an Italian church right there, and I experience it. Everything that life can throw at you can happen here in Italy. It is not like when you cross over to Italian air that everything just leaves, all the bad stuff. Anything that can happen here will happen. When you go to move to a place, look at everything. If you're a heavy political person, look at what the politics of the area is. Look at everything. The school system, if you have kids. How do you buy food? How do you buy a car? How easy is it to get a license? How easy is it to open a business if that's what you want to do? Don't come here with expectations thinking everything's going to be like the US or the UK or wherever you're from, or South America, whatever. There's things in my country that aren't good. In Dominican Republic, that I love and that I don't love. There's people that are good and people that aren't good. There's things in Dubai when I was there that I loved and things I did not like. There's things in Germany that I love. Well, my daughter's there and I love that. But there's things in Germany that I loved, and a lot of things in Germany I loved, and there's a lot of things that I didn't like. It's not all peaches and cream. And people, you got to get out of this mindset that everything's going to be great, everything's going to be perfect. And if I, for example, say something negative and you don't like it, then you just don't like it. You're just going to have to take the L or go to another video or another channel. Because, you know, frankly, me, I don't care about comments. I leave the comments on. I welcome all of them. I don't care. Leave them on. Comment away. If I'm reading a comment and it's all negative or racist or something, I'm just going to skip the comment. All right, skip it. Yeah, go to the next one. And the problem is, again, that we live our lives on a TikTok algorithm. We have been programmed to live on the TikTok algorithm. And our brain is on a TikTok algorithm, meaning we don't watch whole videos. We'll watch a video of someone saying something for 10 seconds and make a whole judgment on that person just from that little video instead of watching a whole video. If a person has a whole podcast but they have a snippet, somebody cuts a snippet of it, puts it on TikTok, we go off the TikTok. We don't watch the whole, we don't listen to the whole podcast. We don't watch the whole video, the whole 3-minute or 5-minute or 10-minute video or however long the podcast is, so we can understand what that person or those people were trying to say. Well, we'd rather watch the TikTok that's 10, 15, 30 seconds and just make a whole life decision off of that. I hate them, the person needs to die, I hate them. That's how we are. I really don't give a damn about anyone's opinion. I don't. I'm just gonna give you what I'm experiencing here. Take it how you want it. It's good, it's bad, whatever the case may be, and you drive on from there. I think the people that commented on on Dramatically Expat's channel are professional victims. That's all they are. They're just professional victims, you know, showing their profession, being a victim, and getting offended off of a title, because it was just a title. The title was what offended them. And, you know, it's just stupid. But anyway, with that being said, let me segue into don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. And I'll see you on the next smoke.